I'm 37 now. If I could sit down with my 20-year-old self over a cup of matcha, I wouldn't talk about how to be successful. Instead, I'd share simple but powerful Japanese philosophies, ones to carry you through your toughest times. Because in your 20s, things go wrong far more often than things go right. I've been there too. So this is my way of cheering you on, a message to you in your 20s. First, the heart of Kintsugi. In my 20s, there were moments when I felt completely broken. I got depressed, I lost my job, and I became homeless. Over and over I thought, oh, my life is broken. Maybe you might the same way someday. But when that time comes, I want you to remember the spirit of Kintsugi. Kintsugi is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. In Kintsugi, the scars are not flaws. They are part of the beauty. They are what make each piece one of a kind. Life is the same. The failures and pains you carry today may someday form a golden lines of your life story. And that is how you become more strong and beautiful. Isn't it amazing? So, even if you feel like your life is broken, please don't lose hope. Because those broken pieces will eventually shine beautifully in your future. Just like it did for me. Second, Koji, look inward. In my early 20s, I was completely comparing myself to others. Their salary, careers, and their lives. For example, my boss, he lived in a luxury condo overseas, while I was in a tiny, kind of smelly share house in Tokyo. And looking at him, I just couldn't help but compare. So I always thought, okay, that's what success looks like. I want to live like him. I believed literally every word he said. And one day he told me, work until you're pea blood. Just focus on the money. Oh my god, can you believe it? Now I know it's too crazy, but it's just I did at that time. Yeah, I worked like a machine. I spent countless nights at the office writing sales letters until dawn. Then what happened? Well, I didn't actually pee blood, but I got depressed. That's when I finally realized I'm not him. Yeah, instead of chasing someone else's success, I need to know how I truly want to live. In Zen, we call this Koji. It means instead of looking at others, you look inward. Keep asking, who am I really? And how do I actually want to live? Yeah, in our 20s, it's easy to keep looking outward and comparing ourselves to others. But what truly matters is looking inward and finding what truly makes you happy. Yeah, I really wish I'd known this sooner. Third, find your true ikigai. So, what is a happy life for me? The old me didn't know the answer, even how to find it, but now I do. It's a life of nurturing your ikigai. You've probably seen this famous ikigai diagram, right? But to be honest, it's actually quite different from how we see it in Japan. The Japanese sense of ikigai is much simpler. It's about the joy that wells up from within you. It's those moments when your heart feels full, like watering your plants, whisking a bowl of matcha, or just drawing a picture. So, it's not about chasing external things like money or social success. I see, Aki, but how do I find that joy? Well, there are many ways to find it, but let's start with finding your own values and then feeling them. For example, my values are these: simplicity, freedom, creativity, and so on. So, my morning matcha ritual, living a simple life, or creating YouTube videos, these are my ikigais. Then once you find these small ikigais, the next step is to nurture them. It starts as a tiny seed, but if you nurture it, eventually it grows, and someone will notice that seedling. When your joy connects you with others, it grows into a big ikigai. Just like how my Matcha Simple Life on YouTube connected me with all of you. I didn't start this journey for money or fame. I just kept going because it fulfilled my heart. And amazing people and abundance followed naturally. To me, this is the true essence of Ikigai. So, start by fulfilling your own values. Don't chase someone else's values, like money or fame, if they aren't truly yours. Oh, if you want to know how to find your true Ikigai, just wait a little longer. Right now, I'm creating a true Ikigai course with Ikigai specialists in Okinawa. I'm so excited about it because I know it's gonna be amazing. Fourth, Honrai Muichimotsu, back to zero. By my late 20s, I finally learned that fulfilling my values and finding my Ikigai was the key to truly enjoying life. So I opened a small matcha guest house in Tokyo, and it was so much fun. Yeah, I was living with my values every day, and I loved every second of it. But that inn is gone now. Wait, Aki, what happened to your matcha inn? Well, I was kicked out. Yeah, the suddenly landlord changed, and the new one was Yakuza-like guy. He just wanted to sell the land, so he forced me out. Yeah, I was so young, there was nothing I could do. Then I lost my job, I lost my home, and almost everything I owned. On top of that, my girlfriend broke up with me, and finally, I became homeless. I remember sitting by a fountain in the park at night, crying and thinking, what am I supposed to do now? Yeah, it's definitely one of the most toughest times in my life. So if I could go back and talk to myself, I'd share this Zen phrase. Honrai muichimotsu. It means we are born with nothing, we die with nothing. Yeah, losing everything doesn't mean you've become unfortunate. It just means you've been reset to your original self. So whether you get dumped or you lose your job, you haven't gone into the negative. You're just back at zero. And if you have nothing, it means you're free. You can start picking up things you love and restart your life from here. Fifth, Wadokei, future to now. After I lost everything and hit zero, I started a new journey to Canada. Luckily, I started working at a matcha cafe there, Jaga Silk in Victoria. Thank you so much, because it changed my life. Honestly, I was so moved, because even so far away from Japan, so many people loved matcha and were finding peace through Japanese culture. And seeing that, I felt a deep, strong calling. I want to share the beauty of Japan more with the entire world. And that's why I'm here today talking to you on YouTube. What I learned from this experience is that the reason hard things happen isn't in the past, it's actually in the future. Yeah, in Japan, we have a traditional clock called Wadokei. It's a little different from a regular clock. In the world of Wadokei, time flows from the future. Yeah, from the future to the present and into the past. This makes it easier to understand what I said. The past doesn't define your present because the past is just drifting away into more past. Future is connected to now. In my case, my future was already set as a YouTuber sharing Japanese culture with the world. That's why I had to lose everything, go back to zero, and go on a journey to Canada to know how Japanese culture is amazing. And that led me to YouTube. Does that make sense? So if you're going through something unfair or hitting rock bottom right now, maybe it's happening because it's absolutely necessary for your future ideal self. When you look at it that way, doesn't it make you feel a little bit lighter? Sixth, the three ma. Finally, I have one suggestion for you. If life feels too heavy right now, or if you ever feel stuck in the future, I want you to just leave behind everything for a moment and go on a journey. Oops. In Japan, we say if you want to change your life, you need to change three ma. And these are time, 時間 space, 空間 and relationship, 人間. And it says traveling changes all at once. Woo! Yeah, it changes how you perceive them, it changes your environment, and it changes the people you meet. For me, my journey to Canada was the exact moment my life started to shift. So go explore, come to Japan, and let's sit down and have a cup of matcha. Who knows, this one bowl of matcha might change your life forever. I'm waiting for you in Japan. Have a great day. Thank you so much.